sucks.
Welcome back to another video. Today I got more Odd Eyes related content for y'all. Today is just going to be combos. Yes, combos. I have a few combo replays here for you. Now these are old combos that I just had saved on my EDO Pro. So some of these are a little outdated. As you can tell, there's like a whole ass apollousa on the board here, but that doesn't really change anything. Also, with the release of Fuelos, this deck does kind of suck against Fuelos. I mean, sure, the boards it can produce are like pretty good, but like, I mean, you're giving your opponent a lot of cards, so I'm gonna try and work on some sort of combo that's like better into that. But until then, just pray that your opponent doesn't have Fuelos, or just main deck Ash Blossom and just draw it, Lamau. Also, something I realized in my last video, so I was playing 2 copies of Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon Overlord. I completely forgot that it says you can only special summon it once per turn, so do not play 2 copies of that. Just play that and like Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon or Rebellion Exeast Dragon. Just don't play 2 copies of that. I read the card, but then forgot that I read the card, and now I remember why I read the card. Anyways, enough yap. Let's just get straight into this combo. So right now I'm looking at a we're just gonna say it's like a hypothetical mirror match, or just a board that just has a bunch of negates on it. Just ignore the fact that it's pendulums. Yeah, this hand is absolute doo-doo dog shit. However, these 2 cards are like FTK against most boards. So let's just go ahead and play this shit out real quick. So always get rid of the spell and trap negates, or anything that would stop your iris from going through, or any of your back row related cards from going through. And Scale Seer. For some reason we drew like 3 of them, but 'tis fine. It don't matter. So you try and bounce the golem back to the hand. We're just gonna negate the Persona Dragon. Yep. Okay, so we don't get the lava golem, right? So they just SP banish that. Then we go Typhon. Get rid of that, and just like that, I mean, we completely cleared the board, except, you know, now they have a SP Little Knight. But you know what? It's fine. What are they gonna do with it? Kill us? I mean, they do summon a Vortex, but they don't get in for lethal. Also, I don't remember why I put Typhon on top of this. It doesn't really matter. So yeah, Iris, pop that again. And then Revolution, Looping Vortex. This is where, if you like, properly summoning Vortex is like really nice, because you just get to loop it with Revolution and Arc. You get to loop it with those 2 cards a lot. And then you summon Synchron from deck. Synchron, summon, and then you're gonna make a Ancient Fairy just so you have another level 7 dragon. Yeah, I don't think this list in particular was playing whatchamacallit, Absolute yet. Oh no, we were. I just didn't see the play with it yet. But yeah, no. Going second. If you just draw Lava Golem, I mean, you're being chillin'. You're being chillin'. Now, how good is it against Snake Eye boards? Not really too good, because, you know, they can just... Oh, you're trying to bounce back your Lava Golem? I'm gonna just Flame Princess, even though that just says it's on summon, so it would have to do it, like, on the summon of Lava Golem, even though Vortex does actually activate on summon to bounce a card. Tomato. That does not matter. That does not matter. Anyways, next combo. So I did tease in my last video that there was a combo you could do that gets like all 6 attributes engraved for the big genex level 10 synchro. So just taking your basic 2-card combo, just draw Fenrir. Yeah, just draw the Fenrir. So special that, get another copy of itself. I'm sure you can already guess that that's where we're gonna make Absolute Dragon at, because for some reason that is a water. And then Absolute can go into like Meteor Burst, but you'll see that later in the combo. So everything just starts off exactly the same. In fact, I don't think there's anything too different about this combo. It's just, you know, making a couple extra guys just to get the attributes engraved. Fenrir itself is already an Earth monster, so we got that part checked out. And of course we can naturally just have Light and Darks engraved, because our 2 Link monsters are both Light and Dark. Then we got Revolution that just discards itself and is also a light monster. So there we go, make Absolute Dragon. And then we scale these 2, make our Magister Pegasus, so there's our Wind, and we get a Search at End phase. See, that's Destroy, which places that. Really love Gentry in this deck, it's really good. Then we're fusing that. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that apollousa's here. This is still achievable even without apollousa. Just play like any other random link monster to just get rid of shit on your field, because that's really all it is just getting stuff off of your field. But yeah, so we have all 6 attributes engraved. So we got the Fenrir, which is earth, Meteor Burst, which is fire, Absolute, which is water, Magister, which is wind, and then we got Beyond and Exceed that are light and dark. So 6 attributes there. We got the SP Little Knight, the Dispatter, and the Vortex Dragon. So that's about 1, 2, 8, 9 disruptions. Granted, you're not actually going to use all the negates on this thing, because not every deck is going to play like every single attribute, but if you just get the attributes that matter, like just get light and dark in there, and then depending on whatever the meta is, like you definitely need to get fire in the grave, because, you know, Tenpai and Snake Eye are out there, even though they're not super out there anymore. Would be good against Kashtira itself, which I've heard is like might be good, because they're all like different attributes. Like you got Fenrir that's earth, you got Unicorn that's wind, you got Ogre that's like a water or some shit, and you got like a Rice Heart that's a fire. And then if they try making like light and dark related monsters, you can just negate those too. So I mean, this is like FTK against Kashtira, low key. Anyways, next combo. And what is any combo video without a combo that plays around Nibiru? Because of course you just have to have that. Nibiru is just kind of a bad card anyways, because every deck just plays around it, but I digress. So again, just open up 2-card combo, and specifically Dragon Ravine. I really hate that it has to be Dragon Ravine specifically, but just hear me out. So you already know fuck. You already know we be doing them Ancient Fairy Dragon lines. For those who have seen my last combo video, or I guess deck profile, you'll know that we used to play like what was it? Pendulum Evolution and like Crystal Wing, and that's how we would make our negate before a Pendulum Summon. Though unfortunately, the fact that Beyond the Pendulum is a card, it just naturally makes us lose harder to Nibiru. It honestly sucks, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. So there isn't no true way of playing around Nibiru and Pendulums if you're playing Beyond the Pendulum, but if your Pendulum archetype just has its own in-archetype Link monster, I guess you could play around it, because it just doesn't lock you out of monster effects until you Pendulum Summon. Like, once you use Beyond the Pendulum, that's like a perfect place to Nibiru at. But then you still got the Pendulum Summon, but I don't have arrows to summon to, but we're just gonna ignore that. Also, something I wanted to talk about, Bystials, you don't really care about Bystials in this deck. I mean, I guess it could be annoying if they just hit, like, certain attributes out of the grave for your Chaos Emperor, but, I mean, it's honestly not too much of an issue. Now, in this scenario, instead of just going to Apollousa and just throwing more of a Reese's on board, we just make SP and just keep some of these cards in hand, and same difference. Yeah, then we just make an SP here. Yeah, again, sorry that Apollousa's here. I made this combo, like, way before it got banned. But yeah, no, again, you don't need the Apollousa. Just make the SP or just some random ass Link monster. It does not matter whatsoever. Just don't make Griffin, otherwise you can't use these guys. But yep, Nibiru proof combo. If you were counting, you do make Vortex 25th Summon, but then you make Beyond the Pendulum, so it just doesn't really matter, but I digress. Next combo. Not really a combo that our deck actually plays, but this is just some like a random combo I was like messing around with the new Odd Eyes SolBlaze Synchro. It's kind of a neat card. Like, I feel like it could be good with, you know, the Zark related stuff, but we just don't have anything good to place off of it yet. You'll see what I mean by that when we get into this combo, but yeah, some other things I wanted to talk about. So this deck versus Droll and Lockbird actually just folds to Droll. We don't really have any ways of playing around it unless we have, like, I guess Valet, which just sends stuff to grave, same with Seer, but not being able to search, which this deck does a lot, it really just fucking sucks. So, I mean, Odd Eyes definitely is not, like, the greatest deck out there, of course, because, you know, it searches so much and summons from extra deck so much and doesn't have, like, a low, like... What I'm trying to say is we can't, like, Spheres pass or just make an Oxilla pass or some shit like that. So, obviously, this deck is not gonna do as well as some of the top decks, but... I mean, at least it's playable, that's all I care about. Anyways, fun little combo, just, you know, SolBlaze shenanigans, a lot of cool, interesting things I was just playing around with. So just taking our basic 2-card combo and just expanding off of that, you'll see some of the weird, quirky, crazy things I was thinking of. Oh, fun fact, this was also made before the banning of Appaloosa, so if you see another Appaloosa, I apologize, but I did not feel like going through the effort of redoing these combos without Appaloosa, because it really didn't make too much of a difference. It was just another Link monster that I could just get shit off the field with. That was all I cared about. Anyways, everything is exactly the same so far, I believe. Except this is where it gets different. So we're going to Synchron summon the monkey board out for a level 8 Synchro, which is the SolBlaze. And then SolBlaze is going to summon out the Dark Worm from the extra deck because we just so happens to be a level 4. Make the level 12 Zark Synchro. Maybe there's some room to play Crimson Dragon in this deck, low-key. Okay, if we could somehow search like another Revolution Dragon, then we could probably make Crimson Dragon in this deck. I mean, there's food for thought if any of y'all out there want to like mess with that, but Gate 0, so instead of summoning Meteor Burst, we're actually summoning Albion because, I mean, we do play a Bestial already. This can set any branded spell or trap, like, I don't know, Beast, which is if you control a Bestial, attribute a dragon and pop a card on the field. Yeah, probably like your best dragon target you can summon in this deck. That isn't Meteor Burst, because it's fire. Oh, yeah. And we play Infinity as well to set off of this with the Gate 0, so, you know, hey, search any fusion spell card, like Fusion Destiny. Why not? And then Butler, summon, Guy, pop, do stuff, make Vortex, Fusion Destiny, yeah. And then, there you go, you just set Beast off of that. So just some random thing I was messing with. If you guys want to, like, you know, come up with something based off of this, be my guest. I would love to see what you guys do with this. That's all the combos I got for y'all today. If you guys want to see more deck profiles, more combo videos, leave those in the comments below. I got more decks I can go over. They're not going to be the greatest decks, but they're sure are going to be fun decks, though. Just trust me. Just hear me out, bro. If you guys want to actually see me, like, take this combo and just do more with it, whatever that could be, also just comment that down below and hit the like and subscribe button while you're at it. It really helps a lot and motivates me to want to keep making these videos. Share this shit with your friends. I need more people to see this stuff. But until next time, I'll catch y'all on the flip side.
Day 2 of asking Konami to please ban this piece of shit code.